Again. I can't quit, can't stop. I'm gonna work on this xenomorph. Put a little blue in it. Get a little blue, do a little watercoloring. Get a little blue on there. I'm using my Kuretake. I gotta remember to use this pen. Maybe take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Yeah, it's a good pen. It's what is it? .3. .3 there. But yeah, watercolor brush Kuretake watercolor set here. Gonna be doing a lot of blue. This one's part of the set. It's going out to some dude in Australia who picked these three up, and I'm gonna get this as part of the cancer donation over that K-pop was doing this past weekend. And yeah, let's see what's happening. We'll put some jammies on the background. Hopefully it won't be too loud. View monitor myself here on the YouTubes. Yeah. Get the chat going. Hello out there in the world. Pause this. Make sure it's muted. Go to the live chat. Let's get some hearts out there and some hundreds, some hundos. We'll get some OO faces, some party poppers, some laughs, some hearts. Get the stream pushed out. I'm gonna get some watercoloring on. Hello. Out to the YouTubes. Let's get some jammies going in the background. Trying to keep it light and fun. Chill. Hopefully the jammies won't be too loud. Loud enough, but not too loud. All right, let's get started. Hopefully, if I get a chance, I'm overly zealous, always trying to get more done than I actually do. I'm going to try to ink this Ponchita up from Chainsaw Man, Punchy, so hopefully we'll get that inked up. And let's start this. Let's get a little toning going. A little toning. Gotta figure out where to put this. This would probably take me 2 or 3 sessions. Trying to keep it lat. This will be the first pass. Trying to figure out where the lighting is going to be coming from on the background. Trying to keep it kind of white and bright, but with kind of like a blue tone, kind of like Aliens, the second one. Give it a little bit of that blue feel. What's up, John? Good to see you in the chat. Oh my goodness, your drawing is so good. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Very nice of you to say. Thanks for being here. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. I am 2 subs away from 700. If you could help a brother out, would appreciate it. Trying to get to that 700. 700. Here we come. Appreciate the commento. Muchos preciados. See, I should do the xenomorph head. If you're just getting here, I'm hoping kind of lay a little bit down on this, get a little color going on this. It'll probably take me about 2 or 3 passes to get all the watercoloring done on this. But hopefully after this, I'm hoping to ink out a little ponchita, a little ponchy. We got the sketch here. A little Chainsaw Man Ponchy. I love Ponchy. He's so cute. Ponchy. Antonella. OMG. Thank you for being here. Muchos preciados. I stream every day. I try to do 2 streams a day. Going live on the YouTubes. Gotta turn this around a little bit. Love the show Alien Earth. It was great. Some of the plots were kind of silly, but overall it was fun. And it's a TV show, so it's a little bit harder to kind of keep it going. And they got to do silly things, right? Sometimes keep moving the story forward. But you know, overall I enjoyed it. I thought Alien Earth was a fun show, and I hope. I'm pretty sure it got a season 2, so being greenlit for a season 2. But what are the androids gonna do? What are they gonna do now that they're gonna take over the world? What is they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Oh. OMG. Well, thanks for being here. If you get a chance, let's share, follow, like, and subscribe. All that good stuff. I'm trying to get to 700 subs. I'm 2 away from 700. If you could join the glitch army, the omerglitch army, it would be much appreciado. Muchos apreciados, as my buddy Rex says. And his live show will be going on at 4 o'clock, so I'm hoping to get in and out before then. If not, you know, a few minutes pass. No biggie. No biggie. I'll throw the link in the chat if you want to go hang out and check his channel out and his arte and his I don't know what he's doing today. He talks about comics and shows off comics and arts and stuff like that from time to time. Aside from talking about his own comic and his own arte. But just trying to keep it chill today. I've been on a big push this month. Coming off of 3 weeks of streaming just about every day. And my voice went out earlier in the week. I usually am really excited and really loud and annoying. In a good way, though, in a good way. And I want to get back to that because it's so much fun. And I really enjoy streaming. It's been a blast. Having lots of fun. Just having fun. Making art, cranking all this artwork out. I'm trying to finish this piece because I got to send it out. This piece went for a cancer charity. You know, donated it and helped raise money for cancer over on my other good friend's channel, K-pop Junkie, K-pop_junkie. Last weekend they did a charity event and a bunch of artists donated artwork and whatnot for that, so that was fun. If you got any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat. see. I should have put a question out there. YouTube was saying, ask a question. I should have put it. Did you like Alien Earth, the show? I guess I could throw it up. It'll be in the way. We'll just have a little, try to get some work done here on the stream. Ooh, we got 7 people watching. Hope you're enjoying. If you got any questions, let me know. Thanks for joining the Glitch Army. Looking for 2 subs to get to 700. Trying to get 700. My ultimate goal is I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs. Trying to get out there, out in the world, out in the YouTubes, so I can get people loving the arte. Hopefully, if you like some of the stuff I do, it'd be great. It'd be great. I would appreciate it. Trying to get 700 subs. Ultimate goal is 1,000. 1,000 subs. After I lay some of this down, I'll show some work. If we still got a couple of people in here, I'll show some other art I finished up recently in the last couple of days. Did some fan art for a really awesome YouTuber that I really enjoy called Nomad Push. And I'm making more stuff for that guy. And I'm trying to chase some clout. He's got a huge channel. He's got like 500,000 subs or 200,000 subs. I don't know. But I really like his channel, Nomad Push. He's this Japanese guy who traveled across Japan on a moped. But before that, he did it on a skateboard. And that channel is in Japanese. So I'm trying to go back and watch that one. Subtitled, of course, because I don't know a lot of Japanese. I know just a few words because of anime. The mangers and the animes. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yakimasu. Stuff like that. Silliness. And of course, we love the animes, the mangers and the animes. It's all good. And I'm hoping to ink a little Ponchi. If you like Chainsaw Man, that'll be fun. Chainsaw Man. Now we want to give the teeth just a little bit of color because they're silver. So not too much. Not too much. Let's see. What's up, Genko? The real problem is the weeboos. Yeah, they're nutsos. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm a weeboo. Hopefully I'm not. Weeboos. You're the problem, weeboos. Yeah, well, if you remember back in the day, the bronies, man, those guys were a huge problem. Freaking weirdos. Just no king shaming or nothing, but they just would ask for the nastiest stuff, man. I did a little commission, but it wasn't anything bad. It was just, can you draw me as a brony? I was like, sure, whatever. I wouldn't do. There was this one guy one time at a con. He would ask me for. I'm like, no, I can't do that, dude. That's too much. I don't even remember what it was, but I remember it was just like crazy. Like, can you draw this, humping this, and in bronies? And I was like, what the hell, dude? No, thank you. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I'm like, well, how much are you gonna pay me? And he's like, $30. No. Maybe for like, I told him maybe for like $100 or $200, I'll draw that for $30. Because it's just super explicit. It's just like, you're crazy. You're crazy, you brony. You jabroni. Do they still even exist? I'm sure they do, right? They have their subset. Everybody was obsessed with, what was it called? I can't even remember the name of the actual franchise. Let's see. Weeboos. Seriously, what up? What's up, Genko? Genko, you're in Europe, right? You're European. Uh, the real boobs are the ones pretending to be the racists. Weeaboos are Karens in basements with stairs. Black and white art is pretty dope. Filthy Frank is coming back. Chilling. What's filthy? I don't know what Filthy Frank. From like Filthy Frank from that one TV show. I don't know. You got me. I'm lost. Sometimes I don't know what the chat's talking about. Need more information, please. Koji. Isn't that thing where people would take their fingers and poke each other's butt and Koji, and you say Koji? Is that right? I remember that in like 2000. Was it like 2010, somewhere in there? All the kids were doing that to each other in high school. And they'd take off running. Sorry, my bad. You lost me, bud. It's all good. If you're enjoying the art, I'm looking for 2 more subs, trying to get to 700 subs today. My ultimate goal is trying to reach 1,000 subs. It's just like as a metric of measurement kind of thing. It's a goal. You gotta have some goals. But I don't like YouTube. I do it for, it's fun. I'm doing it for fun. Doing it for the YouTubes too. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta chase that clout. Trying to build an audience. Trying to build something. Trying to be positive and fun. Let's bring back fun, guys. Let's just have fun. Having a good time making arte. I love making arte. I'm passionate about it. It's a good time. Trying to encourage others to make it, make some arte. It's good for relaxing, chilling, getting your demons out on paper so that you can live a normal, healthy life. Be a productive member of society. And you get to improve some skills, Skills, guys, skills. Get some skills. We love skills. It's part talent, part skills, all work, but fun. I gotta make my next manga anime. I gotta work on my comic book because I'm an Americano. I don't make manga, but I like it. It's good. Glitch is my comic book. Ooh, what's up, Tank Barrett? Good to see you. That's a lot of work. Genko says, right on. What's up, Omer and pals? Yeah, it's your bonsai tree. Yes, this is definitely my bonsai tree for sure. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Cannot deny it is my bonsai tree. Yes, sir. Tank Ferretto, good to see you. Miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. As always, glad to see you yesterday. Popping into the chats, saying hello. It was good to get your text, making sure everything was good. Hope the computer's coming along well when you get that thing fixed. And yeah, we'll look forward to your return, bud. Get that digital, what was it called? Digital bullpen going again. That was a lot of fun. Like I was saying, me and Fred were talking about where we first met, and that was over on your channel. Frederick Gumont. Yeah. Creator of Rattel. Currently funding on Fund My Comic. Go check it out. Frederick Gumont. You can go to rattelcomic.com and find all his info there. On his website, Rattel. Frederick's a good guy. Oh.
Work, it's 3:50.
That's letting me know to go watch Rex on his channel here in a little bit. I'm probably going to go maybe 30 minutes into his show, and then I'll drop the link to his show if you go want to come see what he's up to. Maybe you'll be kind enough to send omerglitch a link, and I'll jump on his stream and hang out and draw while he talks about whatever it is he talks about. Usually talking arts and comics and his comic book. Devil Flyer, which you can find also on Fund My Comic. Momentum Comics, Devil Flyer, Rex Christian. His YouTube channel is, I think it's Momentum, Devil Flyer Momentum on YouTube with a big number. I don't know. You just look up Devil Flyer Momentum Universe, Momentum Comics, and you'll find his channel. And again, Momentum Devil Flyer on Fund My Comic if you want to check out Rex. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Just guys being guys. Later tonight, my regular show, the Hump Day Show, will be on at 9 p.m. CST, Central Standard Time. And we're going to have a special guest, R.J. Williams, the writer, creator of Call Sign Orion, which can also be found on Fund My Comic. I think he's really close to getting funded, so hopefully he's going to close out on Halloween. So hopefully he'll get funded, fully funded, if he's not already. I think he just got fully funded or is really close. Really close, really close. Let's see, it's going to cost $700-ish with Xmas. The holidays are around the corner. It may be a hot minute. Damn. What happened to the motherboard? Like, did it get fried? You said you need a new motherboard. You need a new CPU. Did it burn out any hard drives? Hopefully it didn't burn out any hard drives. Did you have a short? Was it the power supply? What happened, man? That sounds horrible. Like, it sounds like the whole computer burned down, man. No bueno, no bueno. Hopefully all the RAM's still good, and I mean, there's that. And the video card, hopefully the video card's good still. Because those are, well, I think you said it was a motherboard and the CPU, I think. So, only two big purchases there. They can be pricey as heck. Have you thought about maybe getting a little quick, like a $200, $300 little PC just so you can kind of get back to streaming? Maybe not on the best thing ever, but on just until you can kind of save up for getting all that replaced in the meantime. And then that could become like your backup. I know there's like, somebody just shared with me, Don over at Don Draw Stuff, he shared with me like a little mini PC. It had like 16 gigs of RAM, and it didn't have the greatest video card, but it had dual HDMI inputs for monitors, which is great. For $180, yeah, it was an AMD chip instead of like an Intel, but it seemed fine. It was like a 3.7 quad core, so that's not too bad. It should be all right. Yeah, these things just, you know, the computers update so fast now, and they're just getting so good. Just something to consider, you know, to hold you over. And then again, like I said, you'd build a backup. So, but I wish you all the greatest with that. If anyone needs commissions, if you're taking commissions, Tank, if you're doing traditional, because obviously you can't do digital at the moment, or I don't know, can you? Maybe you have a tablet that works or something. But yeah, hit up Tank Ferret if you're looking for a commission. Maybe he can take on some work and make some of that money. Let's see. If I'm replacing the motherboard, I might as well replace the CPU as well. Yeah, well, if it's bad, I mean, if it's still good, I mean, why replace the CPU? The CPU can get kind of pricey, man, depending on what you're trying to get. I would say just get the motherboard and check to see if the CPU is still good, as long as it didn't burn out. And then you can upgrade or replace that later. Just focus on getting it running and get the motherboard up. Of course, it might be bad if the motherboard fried. It could have fried the CPU, if that's the case, which is highly likely, because motherboards burning out, no bueno, no bueno. But I'm sure the parts are way cheaper than they used to be when you first built that computer, because it sounded like you had a pretty beast of a machine. Let's see here. Let's see. The chat is rolling. Let's see. Thanks. So commissions are closed. Oh, okay, so no commissions at the moment. We'll see if the hard drives are still good here early next week. Yeah. Well, good luck. I hope they are, man. I know you got stuff on there you got to get. Ooh, what about the board game stuff? It's all on that computer? All the stuff you were working on for the board game? Oh, man, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, so if you don't know Tank Ferret, he was working like on a board game of his own that was going to probably make him a millionaire. Hopefully he didn't lose all that stuff. People love board games, and man, he had a good idea, good system, good story, good art. He was making the art for it. It looked awesome. And he's also an indie creator. He's working on projects Neon Revenant and God, I always forget the other one. Neon Revenant and it's on the tip of my tongue. Something Killjoy, come to kill something. Neon Revenant, Techno Girl, Retro Girl, Kill Retro. Oh, I can't remember the other one. What? Antonella says what? I don't know what that means. Genko says they are decent on gaming. Those mini PC boxes. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming so. Let's see. Tank Fair says all on the computer except, but I also have the board game stuff in notebooks as well. Notebooks, like printed out, or so you have versions of it. Hopefully, I think that's what he may mean. I don't know. Mino sabe, kimo sabe. Yeah, I just hope. Yeah, you got it covered, buddy. And of course, I was gonna say go like, share, follow, and subscribe to Tank, but he's kind of, well, I mean, you could still subscribe to his channel. And Genko, you have a YouTube too, don't you? You can go subscribe to Genko. He's a good guy. Well, he's in a lot of chats. I mean, I think he said he doesn't have anything on his YouTube. I think yesterday or the day before. I can't remember, all the days blur together. Till all are one, bumble bitch. Oh man, gotta keep practicing my Optimus Prime. We must all come together to become great transformers. Hot Rod, we must find the matrix of leadership, Hot Rod. And we will bestow it upon Bumble Bitch, who will become the greatest of us all, till all are one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta take it easy on the voice, guys, because I'm still kind of, it's shot from all the excitement last week and the week before, being super hyper on stream and being like, woo, and making voices. And oh, it was such a good time. I had so much fun. And I want to come back to that, but I can't get too excited too. I've been trying to chill this week, but sometimes I just gotta whoa and start talking and make voices and stuff and get excited. Try to pump the audience up while drawing and painting. Having a good time. Having a good time. Oh man. I just get jazzed up doing all this arte. Jazzed up. What's up, Frederick Gumont? I just pimped out Rattel, your comic. Talked about it earlier and told all the good people where to find you. Tank Pharaoh was in here, and I was reminiscing about when we met over at the Digital Bullpen, telling Tank about that, meeting you over there with him and having a good time. We're having a good time. Let's see. Later, folks, got to go get ready for work. Oh, cool. So Tank's got a job. I didn't know that. That's great. Got to make that money. Let's see. Do you like H.R. Geiger's artwork? Absolutely, DM. Good to have you here. H.R. R.H. Geiger said hi. Frederick says, what's up, Omer? Tang, nice. Muchos gracias. Yes, absolutely. How do you say thank you in French? Gumont, Fred is a French Canadian, so merci. Merci beaucoup. Right? That's merci beaucoup. Yeah. Thank you very much, right? That's French. Merci beaucoup. Merci. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Je m'appelle omerglitch. Comment allez-vous? Je suis. I don't know what else. Oh man. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. That's yes. That's how. What's his name talks, right? Our Frenchy Creole Gambit from the Exomanium. Always hitting on Rogue. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. We'll get our stew on and have some ratatouille. Ratatouille. Now Fred's a connoisseur of food. He doesn't like tacos because he doesn't like to have an explosive back end. Unlike me, being the half Mexican I am. I'm a Mexican, not a Mexicant. I eat tacos like it's water. But not Fred. He's like, no, I'm French. I love the French cuisine. I prefer Indian food and some curry next to some dirty Mexican tacos. I see how it is, Fred. I see how it is. I see how it is. I have to get my French baguette and my croissants, and my ratatouille. I see how it is. You ain't down with the brown and the tacos. I see. He's like, no to Taco Bell. There's shit. There's shit. I only eat good French food. I prefer Indian food and curry next to any kind of dirty Mexican taco. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Does bon appetit translate into the term good eating? Yes. Or enjoy your food. Yeah, I guess it's good eating, right? In Spanish, they say Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana. What do they say? Provecho, provecho, buen provecho. Enjoy your meal, right? It's, in español. Or enjoy. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. Mon ami, what does mon ami mean? Is that merci beaucoup? Mon ami? Mon ami? I should look it up. I don't remember from French class, which I dropped past. I barely had a C in that class. I can barely speak English, much less Spanish, and then they want to learn French? Come on, man. I wish I'd learned it. It's one of those love languages, you know, you start talking and saying, and you say it to a beautiful woman, and she's just like, oh my God, snail trails. How do you know French? Because I'm worldly, baby. I get around. I only eat French cuisine. I drink my fine wine, and I like to dine my ladies with that sultry love. And that's when I whip out the Latin lover, right? I'm like, hello, hola, 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 muchacha bonita. Ay, me prendes. Estoy bien caliente. Ay. Ay, ven conmigo para la cama. Vamos a bailar en la cama. Uh, uh. Bailar en la cama. Mágico, mágico. Oh my God, stupid things. The stupid things streams lead to bizarre word combinations of multiple languages. Let's see. Mon ami, my friend. Oh, mon ami. Why does he keep saying that to Rogue? Shouldn't he say, like, my sweet love or something like that? Because he's like totally infatuated, and but you know it's Rogue, right? So you can't actually touch, right? Because she'll like blast you and take all your powers. Rogue, Rogue. Mon ami, my friend, Cherie. Oh, he does call her Cherie, right? So like sweetie or lovey. Mon ami, Cherie. Let's see the ego of it, making you learn 3. Oh, like I didn't pick it, right? Like it wasn't me. Oh my God, the ego. Learning colonizers' language. Oh, hilarious, hilarious. We love being colonized. Colonization is what we do in America. We're all over the world. We put people in their place and tell them what's what. We're only trying to make them civilized. We bring civilization, modern plumbing, computers, technology, food. That's all. That's all. We just want you to have running toilets so you don't have to shit in a hole out in the fucking desert. That's all. Yeah, we're gonna exploit your resources, but man, we bring a lot to the table, I would say, you know. We just want to blow everything up. Everybody just trying to blow shit up. Fuck your colonization ways. Don't bring me running water and toilets. Get out of here. What's this, a television? Wow, you want us to be informed? No. We're just trying to manipulate you faster through propaganda. No. We don't want you to be informed. We're trying to bring our colonizer ways to your country. Maybe a little freedom. You ever had freedom before? What's that? What are those freedoms? Get out of here with your freedoms, Americano. We don't need your running toilets and water. We're going to shit in holes. We don't even wash our hands out here in the desert. What's that? Soap? Oh my God, soap? What's soap? I'm terrible. Let's bring greater colonization around the world back again. Oh, shit. I'm just playing, YouTube. Don't get all your panties in a wad, YouTube. I'm just jokes, guys. It's called freedom, right? Freedom of speech to some extent. Even though there's censorship happens everywhere, and it happens on YouTube too. The owners of the platform decide But if you want non-filtered, non-censorship, just go to my website and you can. Well, I don't have anything that's crazy, but I could technically be unfettered and totally free over there, saying whatever nonsense I want to say on my own website. I could actually even upload videos over there that are not beholden to anyone except me. Well, and maybe the servers, right? If they get bought out and wokeified, they could potentially, but what would they care? I'd have to like reach millions, an audience of millions, and that ain't gonna happen. I'm just a little YouTuber making arte and propaganda that fuels the world. Art can change, just like writing can change the world. Pictures have done that for ages. That's how Christianity built itself, on manipulating the illiterate. The Vatican, all the Bibles, written by men telling folk tales of this guy called Jesus, our Lord and Savior. I'm a believer. You should be one too. Oh my God. I'm a Christian, Episcopalian Catholic, so I got guilt and then I let go of it, being Episcopalian and shit. It's great. It's great. You should be one too. They offer forgiveness every Sunday, so you can repent for your sins and act like a crazy man all week and an asshole and a sinner. And then on Sundays, you just take the blood and body and ask for forgiveness, and all is good. Let's see, I got to control, get back to the chat. Oh, ma chérie means my dear. Genko, close it. It means good appetite, i.e., may you have an appetite good enough to enjoy the meal before you. Ooh, nice. Genko says, mind control. Again, Genko says, rubble kings back east. New York 70s now compared to Gaza. Let's not bring up controversial topics that YouTube's going to be like censored for saying dumb shit. Not factual or whatever. They put that big blue box and shit on it. What's this freedoms of speech you speak of? Lols, lols. Everybody's laughing hundreds. To you, bro, salute. Oh, we love being colonized. It brings toilets and bathrooms and computers and TVs and shit. You get to shit in a indoors facilities with central heating and cooling. You don't have to be out in the desert shitting in a hole. Come on, guys, come on. Don't you like indoor plumbing? Bring a little America to your civilization. That's crazy. That's crazy to think of. There's places in the world that are so far back still, or unadvanced, right? Because of, violence and war in their country, and a lot of freaking, what's it called? Corruption, right? And, people hoarding wealth and all the constant violence. And they're living in third, fourth world countries, without running facilities and infrastructure for electricity and housing, and that's terrible to think of. In 2025, from the birth of Christ to now, like, what is it, 2,000 years, and there's still places in the world where, and it's not like by choice, right? It's not by, it's the governments, the systems that are implemented to help and further their communities and their people, and they're still living like they're in the Stone Age. That's just mind-boggling. Now, if you were doing it by choice because you want to be off grid or whatever, or off, and making, even those people like advance to having housing and heating and cooling and running bathrooms and making their own wells and water pumps, and using solar power, like. And it's different when you're like camping and roughing it on purpose. Like, this is like the way of life in these places that don't have, these facilities, these infrastructures. That's just crazy to me. Like, I can't imagine a country, in 2025 that doesn't have these things. Like, and they're out there. And all, in this, probably a crap load in the civilization of humanity, or what's considered the civilization in Africa. I mean, there's probably tons. Probably even places in like rural, in China, right? There's even rural areas probably that are still like that. But that's not to say they don't have, because they do have, right? It's so rural, right? But probably even places in good old U.S. SSR, aka Russia, former Russia. Probably even places out there. I would say Europe is probably not. Probably pretty. A lot of in the Middle East, I'm sure there's a bunch of crap like that. Because he just can't stop fighting. Everybody's too much hate, too much old, unresolved wounds that just don't let the society progress. Unless you get into the bigger city and India, probably India has a lot of that crap. They need to like clean, man. They need to create better infrastructure for waste management, man. It seems like India seems like a really cool place to visit, but based on some of the YouTube, this one YouTuber I watch who travels the world, and he's been to India like 2 or 3 times, and he hates it. He hates it. He's like, it's the most disgusting place you'll ever go. There's trash everywhere. Yeah, there's like nice places and cool sites to go to, but to get there, you have to go through all these horrible freaking places. Because they just dump trash everywhere. There's no trash management. Let's see. What's up, zombie boy? Woo! Sudan right now. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Tribes take food from the lion's mouth. Yeah. I'm sure the new warmer water areas, volcanoes in South America, though. Didn't they have hot and cold water in Greece? I believe yes, or at least for sure running water. They had they had built infrastructure for running water, and they actually had like toilets, bathrooms, and communal bathhouses. And if you're really rich, you had your own like bath area in your home. Let's see, Omer, I did the figure. Did you figure out how to dual life from? Yes. If you want, I could send. Well, I have to restart. I don't think you have to do it before you start. But yes, I know how to do it, Fred. Whenever you want to schedule something, let me know, and I'll make cenotes. Yeah, in Mexico, we got cenotes. Absolutely. Yeah, those are like ancient volcano caverns that get filled with water, and it's like the super cleanest, clearest water out there. In Mexico, I'm sure they have cenotes in other places, but I just know like the ones in Mexico. Yeah, Fred, whenever you're ready, man, if you want to do a duel, let me know. We'll schedule a time or whatever. You tell me, and I'll set it up for the first one, and then you can schedule one. And I'll tell you how to do it, so you can do the next one after that. We can both have joining collab streams. It'll be fun. We'll reach new audiences and new heights. Awesome. We'll do one soon. Sounds good. Mon ami. All right, mon ami. Yeah, Fred's become a good mon ami as of late. A fast growing friendship with Frederic Guimont. Good guy, man. Awesome comic creator and very motivating. He's on the grind too, like me. He's on his way. Are you at 500 already, Fred? I can't remember if you're like at 450, 250, something like that. But anyways, let's get Fred to 5 and over 5, and he's trying to build his channel. He's in it for the win it, and I love it, man. I love getting and encouraging my fellow comic book artists, buddies, and trying to grow together, because we don't want anybody left behind in this scene, in this community that we're kind of. I hate the word community, just like everybody else. It's triggering, but yeah, whatever. This group, right? Us little indie guys, the smaller creators, trying to build each other up and trying to get everybody to stay on the same kind of growth path. So so people don't get left behind and get mad and jealous later. And even though it's bound to happen, man. You can't help it. Other people succeeding or moving, but we try to stay positive, try to work together and help each other. That's the most we can do and the least we can do, and become better friends and have each other's backs. And but like Fred and I were talking, it's gonna happen. You know, someone's gonna get their feelings too butthurt and you can't recover from it. But hopefully, we can all be mature enough and help each other and all kind of rise together. You know, because I think we're a good little subset, different group that's kind of on the same. Well, we want to be on the same path as the big guys, right? But we're not professionals. We didn't do professional work like the big guys. So we're like a possible next like super indie generation, and really not that far behind because we're pretty close in age to those other guys. Those other guys just happen to have done a lot of pro work. But hopefully we can make something happen and keep this little group building and getting stronger. Obviously, the more people we add, more personalities, and the more chance for all that kind of bullshit that comes in for jealousy and backstabbing. And I just hope we try to stay honest and not so backstabbery, but try to be helpful, really. But I guess the trolls will ultimately determine and push that kind of stuff. And you gotta remember, guys. Sometimes, like the stuff that's said on streams is just for entertainment. Because I have a lot of word vomit, and I just say funny. I'm trying to be funny and entertaining, and I pick on it kind of everybody. But I'm not like real mean, so I don't think so. I'm just saying stupid shit for fun, for the laughs. I don't mean it. Rarely do I ever mean it. It's just stream bullshit. It's just for the lulz, guys. Like John Malin says, for the lulz. And I get it why he says that now. He used to say it all the time. It's just for the lulz, guys. It's just for the stream. It's just for fun. We're just jokes, guys. Because people sometimes take what's said on streams too serious. And like, I got receipts of you saying this shit. Yeah, I may have said it, but it was just trying to make the chat laugh. Because you got to say stupid things sometimes to fill dead air. Okay. I mean, you could just draw and be like, blah, 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 or just draw and just have music. And I do that every once. It's like super chill, right? Super chill stream. What's up, Donnie boy? Don's become a good, fast friend, too. We're trying to get Don at 500 and get monetized. You can make a little dough and fix things around his house and make that cash. If you're looking for any commissions, Don's got his prices up on X, and he's looking for some work. And if you want to throw a brother a bone, he's down. I never say it, but I'm available for commissions too, but I don't have a price list at the moment. I just finished the commission, well, at least the inking for a commission yesterday. But if anybody's interested, just ask. I'm open to it. As long as it's not like a huge, big... Like, I'm not willing to draw a comic book for you because... Well, maybe. Because I got my own, but maybe we could get worked out if somebody really wanted something. But I ain't looking to get with any crazy writers. Writers are nutbags, especially if you're just a writer. I'd rather work with a writer who has, like, maybe some thumbnail layouts. Even if they're like stick figures, that's fine, but at least they're trying. That'd be way easier because I'm not trying to imagine what's in your head. I'd be down for that, but yeah, writers eventually go crazy if you're just a writer because the art costs so much money. It's eventually drives them up the wall. They're like, why can't I make my comic book? It costs so much money. Oh, just learn how to draw. It can be learned. It is a skill. And within a year or two, you can be decent enough to draw your own comic. It may not be the greatest, but you'll be decent enough. And maybe you might have to adapt your style to something simpler or more cartoony, but that's what makes great comics sometimes. Just look at frickin' Dave Mazzucchelli, man. He went from like a more regularly rendered comic book style to like a super simplified, more cartoony style the older he got, and probably his most famous and worthwhile venture financially, the last book he put out, which didn't look anything like his early Marvel stuff or even the Batman Year One stuff that people really loved from him. And he just went a totally different style. So sometimes ingenuity and adaptiveness can make a really great art style and artiste. And you don't necessarily have to be the best. You just have to be the best at what you're doing. And if that's the best you can do, then ingenuity and art style can compensate for a lack of true or more accurate skills, I should say, because it's stylistic choice and preference, right? At that point, you're an artiste, you're a Pablo Picasso, you're doing cubism, you're doing pop art, you're doing something different. So yeah, and you could be playing into way more of a cartoony style, and you don't have to be realistic sometimes in comics. Anyways, all right, so I got most of this inked up. I'm gonna see if I can at least do a little bit of the background. I'm not trying to I want to keep a lot of white, but I do want it to have a tint of blue, just a slight tint. What time we got? Okay, we're almost at 4:30. I don't want to cut into Rex's time too much because I know a lot of people watch him and me, so. And he is my buddy, my pal. Rex, my buddy, my pal. And I do enjoy watching most of his streams. Sometimes he gets old man boring. I'm like, okay, old man, stop preaching. But he was a former, he has done ministry work, so he's a preacher man. Preacher man. Preacher man. Preacher man. Also, remember 9 p.m. CST, the Hump Day Show, which I'm going to try to run from my phone. I'll do my best, folks. It's going to be hard. My main computer's down. Hopefully, I'll have it fixed by sometime next week. Part should come in. The battery should come in between Friday and Monday, I think. Tuesday, the latest, I think is what it said. I want to do a copied painting of Aliens Romulus poster where it's all red with the face hugger. I love that. I want to paint that or at least do a watercolor drawing version of it. It's just so cool. I think it'd be fun, just as a fun exercise, you know. Oh, move this over a little bit. Sorry if I was off camera there. Let me get back to the chat. I haven't checked the chat here in a bit. Let's see. The chat says, see, my stuff isn't that organized. Okay, I missed a bunch of stuff here. Let's see. Lol, I was just past 200 yesterday. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Fred's at 200 subs. Let's get him. Let's get him to 500, folks. We're trying to get Fred and Don in the chat to 500 subs. Also, I'm trying to hit 700 myself. I was 2 subs away from 700. Hopefully, we've hit the 700. That'd be great. Let's see what else. Been grinding my way up. Awesome, awesome. Community is for commies. Yep, yeah. My stuff isn't that organized. I'm kind of learning as I go, says Genko. Don says, always saying stupid shit. Yep, me too, Don. That's me and you. Except I don't do it on Twitter, which causes a fucking shitstorm when you do it over there, which is awesome. It's funny. I'm entertained. Keep doing it. That's one way not to get subscribers, Don. He's like, but I gotta say it. I got an opinion. And I gotta yell it to the world. No, you don't, Don. You just yell it on your YouTube channel. Less people will listen, and the people that matter will listen because they actually like you over there. The ones on Twitter, I don't think they like you. Well, and they won't sub to you. Well, maybe you could get a hate sub. That'd be nice. Nothing like a little hate subbing, you know. That's fun. That's always fun. Oh man, hilarious. Yeah, Don's funny, man. You just got to get his sense of humor, and then you'll take all those posts way more lightly and humorous. Just not be so serious about him. He's serious about him, but you don't have to be. And that's okay. He could be serious about him. That's fine. That's fine. It's good, you know. It's good to have opinions. It's good. It's good. It's good, Don. It's good. It's good. Let's see, what else is in the chat there? Everybody's saying, WrestleFest, get it live. I like that. What's up, Don? Says Fred. Looking forward to jumping on the stream soon, man. Yeah. Later tonight, yeah. When are you gonna write that glitch script? Oh, get on. So it's already written, Fred. I have the first, 22 to 32 pages of the script written and the art for it. It's just gotta letter it. I've actually there's a rough lettered version of it already. It's a slow burn, bud. I'm trying to get to the 1,000 subs before I. Yeah, and I'm trying to really want to have all the art painted. Yeah, it's gonna be quick. It's not gonna take that long, to be honest. I'm far more ahead than I let on. Because I'm trying to keep expectations low. I'm trying not to set expectations too high just yet. If that makes sense. But yeah, when it gets ready here, I'll be more than happy to jibber jabber away about it. And I appreciate the encouragement, bud. It makes me want to grind. It makes me want to get it out in their people's hands. I've been waiting 20 years for it. Oh man. Yeah, I have 3 other stories too that I want to get out, and the 2 or 3 they're halfway done too. So at some point, yeah, and it's older art, but I still want to do them all, you know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. What do you think? Should I put some color in the saliva? I'm thinking putting just a little bit, really light, not nothing heavy. Like what I'm doing right now here, it's almost it'd be too much for the saliva. This is fake Blink 182, the copyright free version. I love it. It's great. I love this guy on the YouTube copyright free stuff, man. This guy's great. I get pumped. This reminds all the small things, good friends, true things. And that other song they have, I forget the other one. Although taking shots to the face sounds like something else. Oh, too funny though. Talking about fighting, not jizzing, not the glizzies, not glizzing. No goon in here. Oh wow, this is looking great. It's looking great, guys. Looking great. So I'm not gonna get to the Ponchi after all. No inking the Ponchi. We're gonna cut out here in a bit. Gotta go watch Rex, man. And I hate streaming over him. He's a 4 o'clock beast, and try not to overstream my friends. I could see that becoming an issue. You're streaming one, but not really, like, because you can't control, right? Like, you can't tell people what to do on their channels. Well, I wouldn't never tell anybody what to do on their channels. It's their channel. They can do whatever they want. Now, suggest stuff like to make their channels better. I do that all the time if people want advice. And I don't know everything either, guys. So, like, I'm just what I learn and what we learn together. And, like, Fred and I, we, like, look up other stuff and try to do research and so we can improve and get better. Also, me and Matt Burke kind of talk about stuff like that, aka the Merc, the metal cartoonist. We talk about strategies and stuff, trying to make our channels better and build our own audiences and find our own audience too. It doesn't have to be the one that's already here. There's more to the pie. You can find a whole different group of people to support you and not necessarily related to CG. It's cool if it is. I mean, but in the end, if you find your own separate pie, that's even probably better because you're not beholden to anyone. You just do your own thing, and which is what little Jimmy Ray should have done because he had what, like 14,000 subs, but maybe they weren't returning enough. But I don't know, because you can lose your audience even though you have a lot of subs. You don't have enough retention where people come back to watch you. But that's just a matter of streaming more. Like, you just have to make more content, be out there, have the algorithm kind of acknowledge you, and make sure you're putting the right data tags into your streams so that it gets sent out to the right people who like comic books. And unfortunately, it's going to overlap to a lot of, or art and manga. It's going to overlap to a lot of, like, the CG indie comic guys, like Cartoonist Kayfabe and all that shit. Rob Norton and the homeboy over there, Mitch Blood Force, who's starting his campaign soon. Let me clean my brush off real quick, and we're just gonna do a dab of some red real quick on the YouTube logo. If you've ever wondered what the tag at the end of my username, that's the little YouTube logo, so you know I'm at omerglitch on logo on YouTube. But the is also like an Instagram thing, and also everybody's adapted it now. Even YouTube has adapted it. If you take the and add it to your thing, you'll automatically go to somebody's webpage if you know it. So like mine would be youtube.com/@omerglitch or just omerglitch. Either one I think works now on YouTube. But yeah, this originally came from Insta. I think even TikTok uses that now too, the ads. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Let's see. Let's see. Looking forward to jumping on the stream soon. Yeah, we talked about that. When are you gonna write that glitch? Yep, we talked about. It is knowledge. Go watch Rex. Don't leave him unsupervised. Yes, absolutely. So I'll check to see if he sent me a link too. It'd be fun. Or usually he'll drop it in the chat too. Sometimes randos will show up, but you know, try not to let those on if you can do that. Let's see. I gotta get Merc on my show. Yeah, he sounds like he'd be a great guest. Yes, Matt is awesome, dude. Yeah, he's awesome. And you guys were kindred spirits that other stream when you guys met. Like, hell yeah, super cool. All right, let me drop Rex's link to his channel. Go watch him, rate him, send him omerglitch love power punch raid. I'll put it in the chat. Let me ooh. All right, let me get his channel up here. I think this is it. Is he live? Live, he's live. Yes, I'll be watching him. So we'll leave that there and then we'll update. So copy. And we'll go raid. Let's go raid. From omerglitch. Give him a love lotion power punch, folks. Rex's channel. Okay, let me drop in the link. That's the link to him live. What's up, Vonnie B, Von Beardo? How are you? Hope you're driving safely in that big, awesome truck of yours. Yep. Okay, real quick before I go, I want to share. So here's the sketch of Ponchito from Chainsaw Man. I was going to eat this up today, but I ain't got time. Got to go fly and get over to Rex's and watch his stream because I like supporting the homies. What else? I finished up. Oh yeah. Excuse me 1 second. I gotta get this other pile because I gotta scan all this stuff. Let me move this off out of the way. It needs to dry, and then later we'll do a second pass on it. So recently finished this, which needs to be scanned. It's Mia Dusa, aka Frederick's character. First fan art piece of that character is by me. And then we got Van Piglet, Sepulchre Shabang. And this is Dr. Ben's character. I've been bombing him lately with a lot of fan art. Made like 3 or 4 pieces already. But he's just such a cool character. It's funny, and I love his immediacy on the comic page. He's kind of really inspired me a little bit to try to make comic book type stuff faster. Just because, just write it on the page. Just make the art with the words. And this is, I'm a huge fan of Nomad Push. Go check out his YouTube channel. He's a guy who traveled across Japan on a moped, and this is one of like the character bits that came out of the results of the series. And this is called Horse-san, and buy my merch. And Horse-san often says "I don't care" to Nomad Push. That's him. Put him on the side there because it's a colorful little blanket that he wears. But I didn't want to draw that, so check out Nomad Push, some fan art for him. And he's got a big, huge YouTube channel, huge. So I'm hoping to get some clout, doing some cloud chasing. But I really am a fan, and I really do love the channel. And he's got a Japanese channel where he skateboarded across Japan, and I need to watch that one. But it's in Japanese, so I have to watch the subs. And I know very little Japanese, just like the common phrases. And this is for a commission. Hopefully, I'll get to coloring this next week. Or towards the weekend, from the weekend onward. And then I also recently finished this 7 Amens Before Sundown piece. And hopefully I'll start coloring this sometime this week. And then I'm going to show this off because Mikey made this fan art of Glitch. And love it. Thanks, Mikey. He gave me a crap load of Copics and some manga paper that I've been using and making all this stuff on for funsies, just trying it out. Like this is on the manga paper. This is all manga paper. This is manga paper. Oh, no, not this. Not this either. But the ponchi is done on half a sheet of manga paper that I cut. Just to try it out, I'm going to do some watercolors and I'm hoping to use Copics on this one. All Copics, so hopefully that'll fetch a nice price. I do love doing watercolor stuff, but I got the Copics. I've done a bunch of Copic stuff before too. All right, let's get out of here. Vonnie B, we're going over to Raid Rex's channel. Link is in the chat there. And thank you for stopping by, bud. Wish you the best and hope you safely in that awesome truck of yours and do great things out there in the world. And we'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye.